They'll be calling you a radical. I'm going to explain a lot of things. I'm going to talk about the fucking globalist fucking rats and the fucking evil fucking pawn game as they fucking play as pawns killing fucking pawns. And they sit back and fucking laugh. This great activist artist who makes these, out of all the stuff that's been sent to me, this incredible path, she's my favorite. And I'll post this video that her and I did. I understand the path of the activist. I understand. But look, as the pawns fucking kill other pawns, as they prey on these abused, fucking evil, sick, fucking mentally ill, fucking destroy, and you go for it. I named this greatest transparent PhD. This is what this is. Hello. I'm going to explain a few things as they try to burn the books. You know, I'm going to explain. Look, I graduated from the #1 undergraduate fucking finance school in the thing. As I was, you know, doing multiple things. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. So they got a brand new MBA program. The guy that was going to lead it, you know, via the testing, he had the highest scores. Only 27 of us fucking graduated. The highest fucking scores in the world, finance. They had to give me an MBA program. Right as I got the MBA program, got mad cow and fucking died. So I got baited in. They're like, well, Kevin, if you'll do it, you'll take the program on. And they fucked me. We'll give you the first MBA, and so the whole PhD, Aaron Swartz, the whole gig, I did a lot of work over there. The anonymous gig, as I'll be doing my Black and Yellow Friday, the 3rd annual, as the non-consumption worldwide day of protest. I'll talk a lot about anonymous in here, Million Mass March. I'm going to talk about post-ignorance. Oh, did I name it post-ignorance? So they said, step in, run the program, we'll give you the first MBA from the #1. Well, they fucked me. They fucked me. So as I started to understand the academia process, as I got older, as I understood they hijacked it. I'm like, what do you mean PhDs aren't transparent? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, you know, and Aaron Swartz got that. I'm like, these are state universities, state funded. I realized how hijacked the fucking academia, how hijacked the whole world. And I understood how they paid these guys like Savage. They paid these guys fucking like Paul Bagley. They pay these fucking guys to fucking call it New World Order when it's Old World Order, up is down, black is white. I fucking got that a long time ago. I understood this fucking war prime machine. It's fucking neo-feudalism. The kings are back. This is nothing. And if you don't think the kings and queens don't give a fuck about slaughtering their own people, you know nothing about history. Nothing about history. And this, look, this YouTube site is not for the little kids. Run along with your dogma, because this is for the post-ignorance. I don't give a fuck about the sheep. One fucking sheepdog can lead off fucking thousands off the cliff. That's what they've done. So here's how they pray. These are always fucking abused fucking sexually children. Charles Manson was sexually abused by his fucking mother. Ted Bundy sexually abused by his fucking mother. You go to these fucking rats, every one of them, the guy that killed Lennon, sexually fucking abused. Over and over, sexually abused children. So they prey on that. So the pawns in the fucking game and the fucking globalists, they sit back and they fucking sit in the arena, unleash the fucking lions fucking in the Coliseum as they dine on fucking Fukushima fucking raw sushi. They're killing their own. As they know, they sit and watch these pawns. So they fly over fucking Syria, France, because France, and bomb fucking individuals, kill, slaughter and fucking innocent people. So they fucking go to the theater, slaughter innocent people. How can pawns kill pawns? What good does that do? It's so insane. I understand the statement. I understand the fucking statement. These fuckers are killing us. Whatever, we have to retaliate. But why would you retaliate on people? Look, you think the French people have anything to do with what these global, just like us in the United States? You think we have any control over our government? You think we have any control over these global? We are nothing more than the British fucking monarchy's fucking military colony. I understand. And they're paid to call it New World Order because they prey on ignorance. There's nothing new about it. It's old as Babylon and evil as hell. It's 1914 in your head. The royal family in fucking the new Tsar, Putin. I've stood right on the 200th anniversary of Waterloo. I cannot overstate it. The 200th anniversary of Waterloo. At the IAA in Vienna at the UN. I think it's so powerful. People can't get it. I'm amazed at the ignorance. I'm amazed at the fucking lack of fucking transparency and the fucking lack of fucking the intellectual fucking thinking community and the dynamic fucking activist community. I'm amazed how they have not grabbed onto this fucking genre, how fucking powerful it is. They don't get it. They don't see it. They don't understand. It's a very simple concept, and I don't care if there's 7 billion or 700 billion people on Earth. It's a very simple, age-old fucking concept. George Washington fucking pulled back. You know, the military. What did George Washington say? We must fucking rid this fucking plague and fucking world fucking plight called war. we turn into fucking war. Look, they captured it all. So they sit back and watch pawns kill pawns. You think they didn't know the name of this fucking band that was playing? I mean, you think that's all cliche and fucking goofy? I mean, Eagles of Death? What the fuck? Wow. Metaphor out from hell. Look, how can, it's not Muslim versus Christian versus fucking Judaism. It's not, but you all play that because they play on ignorance. It's neo-feudalist fucking, this is a pawn game to them. This is a pawn game. They fucking love it. They prey on it. I named it post-ignorance. Post-ignorance someday, not today. So they hijacked academia. They hijacked it. They shiny ball you on everything. Guns, gold, God. They paid fucking evangelical leaders to take it. There's no doubt. Karl Rove says it. We run him right off the university I'm talking about. This is the greatest PhD ever done in human history. And my whole gig was, I'm going to be the opposite of what the academic career. I'm going to be the true artist in the countercultures in the great spirit of Michelangelo. Look, I come from a family. The guy who invented fucking bypass surgery, the great incredible fucking doctor, the greatest neurosurgeon in the fucking world. This is my family that I come from. The English department after my fucking aunt at fucking BYU. I come from that. That's the type of family I fucking come from. They don't believe in inherent wealth. It's the fucking guy that found the golden suitors. They don't believe in inherent wealth. They believe that fucking activism from grassroots. My fiscal force's father. That's the type of people. My mother as a child would fucking quote fucking Poe to us this deep. That's the kind of people I come from. I could have done a lot of things. But when I was a child, I learned about, a teacher exposed me to Michelangelo because I was mutated from my father being lab rat, the drafted Marine. Look. This is nothing more than my transparent PhD. The greatest PhD in 500 years, holy Moses. Michelangelo. You don't even know about Michelangelo. That's what sent me on the Hawking trowel in my hand. The greatest artist is a plaster with a Hawking trowel on it. That's what Michelangelo said. He says more than the violin, more than Ode to Joy, Beethoven, more than Schiller, all of them. Fucking the greatest socioeconomic PhD, environmental PhD ever did. Did I know when I started out on this PhD in the transparent? No, because it started on fucking BP when it happened. I went crazy. It started with the argument, I knew this, I says, look, I got a chance. I got a chance to counter these fuckers that are hiding PhDs and make my PhD transparent. And let the whole world watch it as I do the PhD. Who knew Fukushima would happen as the anti-nuclear, and I would go crazy, and I'd hypothesize, and my hypothesis, that's what PhDs, we hypothesize. Who knew that I would be Cassandra-like? Who knew that I would get AML leukemia in my fucking body on fucking day, 200 of Fukushima? As it's going to give you leukemia, it's going to give you leukemia, and then I get fucking leukemia. It's like, oh, it's going to happen, could happen, oh, it's going to cause a fucking million fucking cancers. Fukushima's already caused well over 2 million fucking deaths and I can prove it. I proved it in this PhD. Who's going to tell you? MIT Media Lab? Academia behind closed doors? Jay Collin, Cam Buesler? They're not the enemies. That's shiny bullshit so they can burn the books. They burn Dana's books. That's what they're up to. And you prey on the fucking rats and the trolls and the sexually abused fucking haters to play as they sit back and they eat fucking raw chicken and dine. Release the lines. These are fucking sick globalist rats. It's not New World Order. It's old as Babylon and Evil Hell. Neo-feudalism 1914 in your head as the great fucking McKinley. Boom. All of them. Anyone who fucking understands this fucking globalist and fights back, ask John Kennedy. Ask Abraham Lincoln. Ask fucking all of them. They prey on these fucking abuse. Wilkes Booth, a fucking abuse freak? Yes, always. They prey on McKinley. Boom. The Queen's fucking... Look, we are nothing more than a British colony now. It doesn't matter how many sheep we are. Well, I have answers. I named this PhD. This is the greatest PhD done in 500 years, and I did it transparently. You've been able to watch the whole thing. Art. Michelangelo, the great PhD. You realize he lived in fear. It took hundreds of years to expose this. They all turned on him. The greatest artists in human history, they turned on. The greatest socioeconomists in human history. The Hawking trial, the economics aspect, all of it, he had it all. He understood. He started to, do you understand that all those paintings were painted over? They called them, there was a PhD that named it diaper painters. Then a guy came along and named it panty painters, which was one of the things. Do you realize his own friends turned on him? His own community turned on him? His own people, some of the most famous artists in the world, turned on him, painted over. I turned on him like a wolf. He was going against the fucking... He was anti this. He knew that it was being run for the church and they were hijacked and they were fucking fake. They weren't Christians like now. You know, Jesus did not die so you could be rich. You know, you've all gone in the fucking club, the NCAA club. There's all these fucking neo-feudalism clubs. You don't understand my gig, my art, my fucking... Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm recording history in the greatest PhD since Michelangelo. You know, he lived in fear. He wrote that fucking 88. I mean, his poetry, art is nothing but the form of communication. I've always known that. I fucking counter it because they fucked me. I'm like, oh yeah, you're gonna fuck me on my PhD? You're gonna fuck me on my fucking undergraduate? You're gonna fuck me when I have the last letter of recommendation from the greatest finance professor? I am his guy. You fucking turn our university into a fucking supply chain oligarch fucking from China fucking. We don't even teach business ethics. They forced me out? Really? You fucking rats? So, okay, fuck you. I have this camera. I will do, when BP happened, I went crazy. I says, oh, we got a shot. I will do the greatest PhD. I didn't know it was going to evolve to be the greatest PhD. Look, I've been so incredibly accurate. You fuckers that don't think that the fucking restart up in Sendai had a fucking meltdown, you're fucking ignorant. Who's going to tell you? I know for a fact it did. Yeah, you can pull back on all my shit, but time in history, just like they did in Michelangelo. He will fucking catch up. Academia is 100% captured. It's a fucking club. It took them time to do it. But it's peer review, and it's all fucking, you're in the club or you're out. University of General Electric is so important that I did all this at that fucking university in the belly of the beast. They're not going to burn my fucking books. You know, that's so it's important. So all you actors... My stuff needs to be backed up. It needs to, you know, and you can say whatever you want about me, my path. Look, we all make mistakes, thus we are human. That's what makes us fucking human. But you Johnny fucking goody two-shoe motherfuckers out there, fucking don't drink, don't smoke, what do you do? What fucking do you do? You know, you self-righteous Puritan motherfuckers, same thing 500 years ago. So they go and they paint over my, none of those paintings are his. All that fucking cloth and linen all over the nudity bodies is all painted. Think about it, the greatest paintings in the history of mankind, they painted over. You know, his sculptures are there. David's huge, by the way. There's a freaking retro on it in Copenhagen. You know, so this is fucking so fucking sad. So, black and yellow Friday, which I invented 3 years ago. A day of non-consumption. Stop consuming! There's plenty of stuff. Everything I buy, I paint with retro materials. Everything I do is retro materials. Everything in... Look, as far as Jay Collin and Ken Buesler and the academic, you know, Arnie Gunderson, you know, come on. I have all the emails in the first days. You know what kind of tax I'm fucking under? You know, Arnie Gunderson in the first days argued with me. You know, I haven't got an apology from one single person. One guy in the early days put on a fucking hat. Tinfoil fucking hat. You know, recreated my studio, and he, you know, mocked me and whatever. That's the only guy that's ever apologized to me. He told me, you know, a long time ago, he says, I didn't know what Fukushima was. I got to tell you, my ignorance got the best of me, and I'm so sorry, Kevin, that I did that. And he took it down, and he apologized to me. Arnie Gunderson didn't apologize to me, and he argued me on day one. Kevin, this is not a meltdown. This is nothing but a hydrogen blast, and I have all the emails. Chris Busby argued with me, you know, attacked me. You know, I was attacked by thousands of hardcore. I get death threats on the phone constantly. I'm in the bone marrow transplant fucking unit fighting for my life, and AML de novo fucking leukemia. In my age group, the survival rate is much less than 1%. You know, here I get it. You've been able to watch this greatest PhD ever, because the greatest event that ever happened in human history ever is called Fukushima. 3/11. Somebody said it to me the other day, and I think it's a beautiful tag. Death taxes Fukushima. There you go. That's what death taxed Fukushima. Fukushima death taxed. Oh boy. For time and all eternity. This is the most transparent PhD ever did. And that's why I've been so open and everything. Because I've been countering. I knew what Aaron Swartz knew. I knew they'd catch it, and it takes this, and we have this powerful genre. They're going to try to burn the books. They're going to try because they know. And they count on this shit that happened in Paris. These fucking, you know, if they want to retaliate, they understand they're being fucking innocent people being droned to fucking death. But look, the people of France sure didn't fucking do it. They have no control over their evil fucking royals. They're back. The royal families are all back. It's Versailles. You know, it's all back. They have it all back. Fucking Putin in fucking Russia just like at Waterloo. You know, fucking, he fought against him. Napoleon had him whipped. He had him done. France threw him all the royals. They were guillotining 40 fucking people a fucking day. You know, Marie Antoinette took the fall. That little girl didn't do anything fucking wrong. Marie Antoinette, he said, he went right on the fucking White House lawn and said, we're going to be transparent because people have the right to know. That's one of the biggest lies in human history. And not another word about Fukushima since he said that. That's one of the greatest lies in history. I've recorded it all. I've done it. My hypothesis, I look back, wow, it's killed millions. You know, the meltdowns thing, you know, and the soft, and I understand subconsciously, we know as socioeconomists that as you work for the machine, your subconscious will be motivated. You know who your bread's buttered. They all know who their bread's buttered on. You know, then, but they rely on this. These fucking, you know, and who are they? You're not going to take them on with a gun. And just like gold. Who owns it? I mean, it's just like the shiny ball shit. Call a new world, go to the far right, fucking get rid of protection, free market fairy tales, buy some gold, some fucking Jesus died so I could rich. They were paid to fucking lead to the military slaughters. The opposite of anything Jesus teaches were. Up is down, black is fucking white. So, who owns the gold? Let's go to the gold standard. Who owns the gold standard? Fed hijacked? Yeah, Ayn Rand. There they got. They hijacked it all. But gold's sure not the answer. Who invented the gold standard? The Rothschilds. Who owns the gold mines? The Rothschilds and the fucking Queen. Same old players. The fucking same old players. So shiny ball and they preyed on it. Guys like Paul Bagley says anonymous is shit. Fuck, you know shit. Snowden anonymous? Absolutely anonymous. Without anonymous, we have nothing. We have nothing. We don't care if you're communism, socialism, fucking cat. We don't give a fuck who you are. We fucking million mass march our day we don't consume. We're gonna international day of protest. We go to the we've been going to the nuclear reactors for the last 2 years and doing our protests. And we put them up. Our website got taken down by some fucking same old fucking players. You know, we'll get it back up. We'll get it going back on. We'll record this in history. This can be packaged. Somebody will come along and package this greatest PhD ever been done. Dana's great, incredible PhD. Burn the book. They want it all fucking non-transparent. That's what this is. It's my counter to my PhD. You've watched this whole PhD. 1,800 and some odd fucking videos. Every fucking day. You watched me get leukemia. You watched me fight for my life. You've watched me protest. I've been everywhere. I've been at the Megan Rice fucking trial. I've been at the fucking San Onofre shutdown hearings. I've been at fucking Point Reyes. I've been at fucking Eugene fucking Oregon in my lecture. Fucking on PBS. All over. I mean, fuck. I lose count. You know, in New York, fucking standing in front of Hamilton's grave, we're being arrested at Flood Wall Street, sitting next to my fucking buddy Tim DeChristopher. All of us right there. I've been in the fucking mix, fucking done them. Led the Million Mass fucking march, gave the inaugural fucking speech. I mean, I look back on it, what I've been able to do while fighting for my life in fucking critical condition, most of it. $1.8 million fucking bill. Strip it because I'm not fucking financially motivated. Because I have no fucking financial platform, because they fucked me. Stripped the Hawk and trowel out of my hand. Why do you think Michelangelo was so angry? Why do you think Paul Revere? He was a craftsman. He watched to be an eye to block the East India Company from bringing in the new goods. So it's an international day of protest. I call it Yellow and Black Friday because the word Black and Yellow Friday was already taken by the song. It has to do with the Steelers. Oh, they're Steelers, all right. And not going to happen. The country's been looted. Lock, stock, fucking barrel. And the fucking... You drone innocent people, then we get fucking mad and we counter and we go kill more innocent people. Just what they want. Just what they want. Exactly. So the fucking, this takes a lot of money to feed this military fucking beast. Pay the Dragon Slayer. Find the guy to go in the woods and say, I've been fighting the Dragon Slayer. Come along and fucking collect all your fucking goods. Everything. Stripped away from you. But now they've crossed the line. They've come too far. As I said, they've taken the very essence of life. The air that we breathe. The fucking mighty blue lady. I fight for her. She fights for me. You know, up and down, I've been on every single fucking pier. Fucking walking, sleeping on park benches. And I love it. How they attack us because we're trying to raise money. I raised $8,000 fucking dollars this year. You know what I've done with $8,000? Think about where I've traveled, what I've fucking done on $8 grand. In Europe, sleeping on a fucking activist fucking couch. Because they protect. You know how many activists, anti-nuclear activists in India have been murdered? Karen Silkwood, do you have any idea? Why do you think they flee to Austria? They're the only ones that give political asylum and fucking protect anti-nuclear activists because of Freedom Eisenhower. They're the only ones. You know, they murder her. I mean, there's a long, long history, you know, all over the world, on both sides of the nuclear equation. These madmen. You don't think, they laugh when they see this mass murder. They sit up there with their fucking thing. You know, you think in France is running the show, the French population? They have no fucking say. It breaks my heart to see this fucking, you know, that's how they play. That's how they play. They spin everything and just sit and watch. Boom, boom, to feed this military industrialized queens. It's neo-feudalism. Not going to happen. It's all 100%. Lock, stock, barrel back. So, and you're not going to do it with a gun. You can't fight these fuckers with a gun. We have a fucking, you know, what do they say in the movies? It's getting awful late. You know, I'll say, you're outgunned. They don't play with guns. You know, take your covered wagon, go out to Speedway and race. They will drone you from outer space. So we have to change it from within. We have to have people break ranks with inside Fox News, with inside CNN, with inside fucking the military industrialized complex, I am Pat, and tell the truth about it. Thus anonymous. You know, Aaron Swartz hang himself? Or are they hanging? Does it really matter? 35 years for what? PhDs should be trying. This is the greatest PhD ever fucking done since Michelangelo in 500 years. Dana's great, incredible PhD. They're going to burn that book, not this. This PhD's been right there. I hypothesized that Fukushima was going to kill the Pacific Ocean. I hypothesized that Fukushima was going to give millions and millions of fucking cancer. I hypothesized it was going to cause a heat bubble over the fucking United States to drought. I hypothesized that gold at the day of 1900 was going to go down. I hypothesized that gold at fucking 47 was going to down. It's all fucking proof. My hypothesis cuts across all demographics. Financial, economics, like Michelangelo, like Kandinsky, like fucking Warhol, like fucking Motherwell. That's what artists do. Use the genre of the fucking time. That's what I've done. I am the museum. I am the fucking economist. I am the historian. I am the son of Cassandra. This PhD has proved it. You don't want to pull back? You know, that doesn't fucking matter. No fucking herds are ever going to change this. No, we need the time. We need Anonymous. We need the Million Mass March. We need everybody. We don't give a fuck about your dogma. Fuck your dogma. You're a ground dogma. Take your dogma and fucking stick it in your ass. We don't give a fuck about your dogma. Bagley, fucking Badmouse Anonymous. Without Anonymous, you, what are you trying to get on the fucking club? All these guys trying to get in the fucking club? Really? Without Anonymous, we have nothing. They're our last fucking stand. Our last fucking stand. They captured the media, they captured academia, they cut everything. Long live Aaron Swartz, long live young Manning, long live fucking all of them. You know, without Anonymous we have zero, and you all can be anonymous. You know, we need people to break ranks, we need transparency, we need the truth. Post-ignorance someday, not today. You know, quit fucking playing into this pawn murder game. Quit playing into it. These globalists, you know, I understand the aggravation to counter, but it's an evil death cycle since 2000. Mission accomplished. Not going to happen. It's all happened. You know, this is, I mean, it's on. And you're not going to fucking do it through violence. You're not going to do it through a fucking gun. You're not going to do it through fucking blood. Because they're too big and they're too powerful. The technology. You know, Fukushima, the great equalizer, because it kills them too. It kills them too. You know, it's sad. So, that's all this has been. The greatest PhD in 500 years, no doubt a fucking about it. It's unarguable. Transparent, fuck